iPad 11th Gen, the most disappointing upgrade yet? Introduction: a step forward or a step back? For years, Apple's iPad lineup has dominated the tablet market, setting the gold standard for design, performance, and user experience. Whether for work, creativity, or entertainment, iPads have become essential tools for millions of users worldwide. However, the latest entry-level model, the iPad 11th generation, seems to be sparking more debates than excitement. Is it truly an upgrade, or has Apple taken a step back with minimal improvements? On paper, the 11th generation iPad appears to receive a handful of hardware upgrades, primarily focusing on internal components rather than revolutionary design changes. But does this make it a compelling purchase, especially for those who already own recent models? Let's break down everything you need to know about this new release. Familiar design, minimal changes. One of the biggest letdowns for potential buyers is that the iPad 11th generation carries almost the exact same design as its predecessor. If you were hoping for a bold new aesthetic or an innovative form factor, you might be disappointed. Design stagnation. Since the 10th generation iPad, Apple has settled into a uniform design language: flat edges, a sleek aluminum build, and an edge-to-edge display. The 11th generation model sticks to this trend, offering no visual differentiators from the previous version. At first glance, you might struggle to distinguish between the 10th and 11th generation iPads. Apple's decision to maintain the same look and feel suggests a lack of innovation, which could leave users feeling underwhelmed. While the design is still premium and polished, it feels overdue for a significant refresh. Display: still no promotion or OLED. The screen remains a 10.9-inch liquid retina display, which is undoubtedly sharp and vibrant but lacks some of the advanced display technologies found in Apple's premium models. No promotion. The display is locked at a 60 Hz refresh rate, meaning animations and scrolling are not as fluid as on the iPad Pro. No OLED or Mini LED. Many users were hoping for Apple to introduce Mini LED or OLED technology to the base model, but that's not the case. The standard LCD screen remains, offering good brightness and color accuracy but falling short compared to higher-end displays. Same bezels, same size. Apple didn't take the opportunity to shrink the bezels or introduce a more immersive display experience. Performance boost: A17 Pro chip powers the iPad. While the exterior remains the same, Apple has made some notable internal upgrades. The most significant change comes in the form of the A17 Pro chip, a powerhouse of a processor that significantly boosts speed and efficiency. How much faster is it? The A17 Pro chip offers around 40% better CPU performance compared to the older A14 Bionic chip. But what does that mean for users in real-world usage? Gaming and graphics. The GPU upgrade means more realistic graphics, better frame rates, and support for ray tracing, making it ideal for gamers. Multitasking. Those who juggle multiple apps will benefit from faster app launches and seamless switching. Creative applications. Apps like Photoshop, LumaFusion, and Procreate should run more smoothly, making content creation more efficient. However, if you primarily use your iPad for web browsing, social media, or media consumption, you might not feel a drastic difference in everyday performance. More RAM, but still insufficient storage. RAM, a welcome increase. The iPad 11th Gen doubles its RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB, allowing for smoother multitasking, better app retention in the background, improved performance in memory-intensive applications like video editing and 3D modeling. Storage, a missed opportunity. Apple is still sticking with 64 GB of base storage, which feels outdated in 2025. With apps, games, and media files growing larger, 64 GB simply isn't enough for many users. A jump to 128 GB as the default would have made this device far more future-proof. Instead, users who need more storage will be forced to pay a premium for the 256 GB variant. AI features. The introduction of Apple Intelligence. One of the most interesting additions to the iPad 11th generation is Apple's push toward AI-powered features. The A17 Pro chip enables Apple Intelligence, an initiative aimed at integrating artificial intelligence more deeply into the iOS ecosystem. Some standout AI-powered features include Gmoji, create personalized emojis based on your expressions. Image Playground, AI-powered image enhancement and editing. Smarter Siri, context-aware voice assistant with improved speech recognition and more accurate responses. Text summarization and smart replies, a major boost for productivity, allowing quick email responses and document summaries. While AI-driven features sound promising, their effectiveness remains to be seen. Competitors like Google and Samsung have been pushing AI-driven tools for a while, so it's unclear whether Apple's implementation will be revolutionary or just catching up. Connectivity upgrades, faster, but not the best. Connectivity is another area where Apple has made small but meaningful improvements. Wi-Fi 6E support, faster and more stable internet speeds. Bluetooth 5.3 better connectivity with accessories. Still no mmWave 5G, the cellular model is limited to sub-6 GHz 5G, meaning users won't get access to the fastest mmWave speeds found in premium models. Will Stage Manager finally come to the base iPad? Stage Manager is Apple's advanced multitasking system that allows users to run multiple windows simultaneously, improving productivity. So far, it has been exclusive to M-series iPads, but with the introduction of the A17 Pro, speculation has grown over whether it will finally come to the base iPad model. However, Apple has not confirmed this yet, leaving many users frustrated. If Stage Manager remains locked to M-series chips, then the iPad 11th Gen still won't feel like a true productivity machine. What's still missing? Despite these upgrades, several key features are still absent. No Apple Pencil 2 support. Apple continues to stick with the first-generation Apple Pencil, which charges via a clunky Lightning adapter. No mini-LED or OLED display. The screen remains unchanged with standard LCD technology. No high refresh rate. The 60 Hz display feels outdated compared to competitors offering smoother visuals. No base storage increase. 64 GB in 2025 is simply not enough. Pricing and release date. Is it worth it? The iPad 11th generation is expected to launch in spring 2025 with a starting price of $449 for the Wi-Fi model. While this keeps it in the same price range as its predecessor, it raises the question, is it worth the upgrade? Who should buy it? Those upgrading from an iPad 8 or older. You'll notice major performance and design improvements. Students and casual users, it's still a reliable and affordable entry into the Apple ecosystem. Who should skip it? iPad 10 users, the changes are too minor to justify upgrading. Power users and creatives, the iPad Pro is a much better investment for advanced needs. Final thoughts. The iPad 11th generation is a classic example of an incremental upgrade, while the new A17 Pro chip and improved RAM bring noticeable enhancements. The lack of design innovation and missing premium features make it feel uninspired. If you're looking for a major leap forward, this might not be the iPad for you. Apple played it safe, and for many users, that might not be enough.